Mew must have gone to the mansion. We have a witness.
Yes.
Yeah. When I was searching the dining room, I saw Mew pass by the window.
Then why didn't you say so sooner?
Sorry. I thought I was just mistaken at first, since there was no way she could have come to the mansion. But I guess I wasn't mistaken after all. That was definitely Mew.
Definitely.
Then, how did she get to the mansion from the chapel?
Well,
It must have been some special method only Mew knew, like with that cell phone.
like how objects could go through the third wall.
There's no doubt about that. That's why she dropped the bridge. If a murder occurred when it was impossible to cross the river, she wouldn't be implicated. She used a secret method to move from the chapel to the mansion for the murder.
She dropped the bridge to make a huge scene just to let everyone know it's no longer there.
So, what secret method did she use?
It won't be that easy to figure out.
It'll be very
It's
easy
called
to
a
figure
secret
out.
Method for a reason.
No worries, guys. As long as we leave it to Shuichi, everything will be A-OK.
What?
What are you saying? We can't just rely on Shuichi all the time. This class trial's for all of us. We're here to solve this together.
You would just slow down Shuichi.
Shut up!
I don't have time to deal with Kokichi right now. I need to focus on the case. I'm positive that Mew used some sort of special method to get to the mansion. Okay, I just have to figure out what it was.
A way across that only Mew knew about.
Non-human objects to pass through.
Like a
Okay.
hidden bridge besides that signboard, maybe.
Or instead of bridge,
Can I lie?
Mew used some kind of vehicle
No.
to go over.
No, absolutely
Maybe
not.
she teleported with magic.
Not
Or she
exactly.
used a warp zone.
Maybe there's a place you could cross without a bridge.
Huh?
A hidden route that only...
I agree with
I
that.
agree. That's it, Kibo. There was a hidden route only Mew could use.
Was there really?
Mew modified the program to add a special wall to the world. The wall stretches along the y-axis, but we found two such walls in the virtual world. It's unclear whether Mew added the wall by the mansion or the wall near the chapel.
No, it's one wall, you idiot.
We do know that that wall was set so that only objects could pass through.
Don't be naive, Shuichi.
Hi, Kaito.
What is it, Kaito?
Jeez, Mew set up a weird wall like that? That is suspicious. But it's got nothing to do with what we were
It's
talking
exactly what we're talking about, Kaito.
Nothing to do with it.
Huh. You don't even realize your mistake? Are you losing your edge? Oh well, my sidekick's mistakes are my mistakes. I'll make it right.
Okay, here we go.
What we gotta figure out is how Mew got from the chapel to the men. So why waste time talking about the impossible? It's pointless. We gotta take a whole new approach here.
No,
No.
wait just a second. It's not actually impossible at all.
But you just said so, didn't you? That wall Mew set up only lets non-human objects go. Humans aren't able to pass through. So Mew obviously wouldn't be able to go through that wall. She's not just an object after all.
I'll cut through
Oh,
those
cut through
words.
your words. The wall wasn't the only thing that Mew changed. She also changed her avatar settings from human to object.
From human to object?
Which means the virtual world treated her avatar as an object. She could have passed through a wall that only non-humans could go through.
Is that right?
Don't get ahead of yourself, Kaito. We need to listen to everything Shuichi says. I already told you, the more you try, the more you cause us trouble. It's so totally lame that your own sidekick is dissing you!
Kokichi, enough! I wasn't arguing with him. I was just explaining.
I don't care. That doesn't bother me at all. It just means even I make mistakes. Don't worry about it, Shuichi.
Okay.
It's pretty funny seeing Kaito try to act all tough like this.
Kokichi, please refrain from making such irrelevant and irrational remarks.
Thank you, Kiba.
So, if Mew messed with the program and made a wall only she could go through,
Then her secret route was through that wall?
Must have been.
that's it, right? Like using a glitch in a game to walk outside the map.
Yeah, she's a speedrunner.
I bet Mew had a hidden passage like that in the back of the chapel.
But even if she could walk through walls, was there really a hidden passage?
No, she could just
'Cause
walk
Mew
through the
said-
wall. No, you're not trapped here. Beyond that wall is the end of the world, literally. Past that wall, nothing exists. Everything ends there.
She probably lied. There would be no point in going if there was nothing on the other side.
Mew lied.
I wonder what the truth is. There's no way to find out now.
That cum-soaked urinal cake was totally lying about there being nothing past the wall. She lived a life of pride, vulgarity, and secrets. Lying would be a piece of cake for her.
Kokichi, you no have to go that far.
Stop it! Don't badmouth Mommy!
Oh boy, here we go.
Monotaro?
Listen to you, talking about Mommy like she was a terrible lying whore. But Mommy wasn't lying. There was no hidden route in that virtual world.
Oh, there wasn't, huh?
So Kokichi was specifically trying to piss off Montara, huh?
Hey! You can't tell them such an important hint!
Oh, if you say that hint is important, then I guess it must be true.
Oh, shoot!
Ah, jeez. You're lucky you're cute.
Was Kokichi saying all that stuff about Mew to get the Cubs to reveal something? I guess I should thank him, but I have no idea why he does things sometimes.
So now that we know there's no hidden route, why did she manipulate the program? If there's actually nothing past the wall, then that setting was meaningless.
You wouldn't have
No.
done something meaningless. She would have had a plan.
Yes. Mew definitely wanted to be able to go through that wall for a reason. We aren't sure why yet, but once we solve the mystery of the virtual world,
Mystery of virtual world?
Look, Gunta, just sit there and look pretty, buddy.
there have been a lot of strange occurrences in the virtual world. If we can determine why, we will also determine what Mew was up to. We'll know why she wanted to pass through the wall.
All right, let's clear up those strange occurrences.
Yeah, Gonta will help, even though Gonta not know what you're talking about.
Speaking of strange occurrences, I'm just plain worried about that one thing. Remember? That thing that made us notice all the strange occurrences?
The events that led us there. The Avatar era? I believe that's what they were talking about? No? Oh! When we were both in the mansion. My apologies. When you were... Yeah. Yeah.
This is it! You mean the loud sound that you and I heard in the kitchen?
What was that sound? It sounded as something was struck very hard. It came from outside, but... Oh, well then.
You all heard that sound too?
Yes, in the mansion's kitchen.
But that sound occurred near the chapel. How did you hear it all the way at the mansion?
Okay, so here's my theory. Whoever strangled Miyu took her body, threw it back through the wall, plus the, like, 3 items or whatever it was for some reason. And at least one of those crashed into the side of the chapel, which is what that loud banging noise was. That can be my only guess.
First off, sound can't go past the map loading point.
Yes, but it can go through the wall because you take the map and you flip it around and you got the actual map because Miyu lied about that too.
Did that sound really come from the chapel?
Yes.
That sound was something hitting the chapel wall.
Okay.
It was real loud.
It was probably Miyu.
And we definitely heard it. We heard Kibo's voice as well.
But for now, let's go outside and check. Oh no. That was Kibo's voice, right? I think I heard him outside. He sounded close, too.
You heard my voice too?
What? That is pretty strange.
Exactly. That has to be some kind of clue to the mystery of the virtual world.
Okay, well, let's check the answers later and try to find all the other clues first. There was another mysterious phenomenon in the virtual world, wasn't there?
Kokichi talked like he noticed something. Pretending not to know?
Even Gonta is suspicious of me? I always thought you would be the one to trust me!
Sorry, going to not mean it like that.
There's no need to apologize to him. He's probably just lying again.
Probably.
What was the other strange occurrence? Did you see it, Shuichi?
Another mysterious phenomenon. Something that shouldn't be possible, like Miyu in the mansion with that loud noise. I need to remember everything else that happened in there. Oh. The sign came back around.
I see it.
Because once again, the map is meh.
The sign that we were using as a bridge was odd to me.
Odd how?
We mentioned it before, but Miyu dropped the sign in the river.
Oops, my hand slipped.
We found it later, but there was something unnatural about it.
Finding the sign was definitely weird. I'm most confused by how the sign got there. I should remember exactly what happened to with that sign. Alright, here we go. Time to go on another road trip. God, moving letters? This is gonna be a pain. But yeah, it went into the water. Oh jeez. Stop running away from me, letters. But yeah, it went into the water and went down to the left and then came back around, basically. But once again, if you just take the 2 pieces of the map and you flip them around, it makes sense. You don't flip them around, but you put them on either side. So that the two walls that are supposed to be one, which point was it swept away? To the right! It is swept away towards the chapel. To the chapel. No? Okay. I guess, technically. But it went down and then to the chapel. But Or past the chapel. But I guess we didn't technically see that part. This is a narrow road. Yeah, get out of my way, car. I'll teach you. Now we have Sad Mew as our art of the day. Hello, Popo. Popos are here because I ran into that car. Okay, let's just let's stay over here. Yeah, they definitely cranked up the difficulty on this. Thinking time. Where is the end of the river? To the chapel. Chapel side, yeah. Oh geez, letters are just flying now. Where was the signboard found after it swept away? Mansion side. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's another question. Okay. Hello again, Samugi. Is this the first time we've had 4 questions for Crazy Taxi? Had to get around that car in that tight alleyway. Compared to the river's current, which way did the signboard float? To the right. Right? The river's current. Oh, to the left. That's what it's gonna ask. That's what it's gonna think. Against the current. That's what it thinks, but that's wrong. It went with the current. Treating me like I'm dumb. Does it?